What up, fam? It's your boy CJ Richardson. Monday night. Y'all know what time it is. Monday night football, man. Intriguing matchup. Not one that I gotta have. It's the one they're giving me. We got the Battle of California, the Los Angeles Rams, and the San Francisco 49ers. Now, one team is 7-2, I think, and the other team is 3-5. But we're gonna get this thing on tonight. We're gonna talk about it. But before I do anything, I got to send the link out just in case somebody want that action, boss. It's already in the feed. So if you want to come on, CJTv, We Talk Sports, the link is already in the feed, man. But before I go any further, got to bring on my special panel member tonight, Rodney.
What's up? On, fam?
Hey, man, I'm just chilling here Monday night. We got a few minutes before the game. Figure we come on and chop it up a little bit and talk sports. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay. First thing I want to ask you is how you feeling, Rodney? I know you're sitting over there in first place.
In first place.
Hey, man, but how you feeling right now? How you feel?
It feels great. The Dallas Cowboys, we got back to, you know what I'm saying, we're used to doing, which is dominating on both sides of the ball.
Right.
I never panicked when we lost against Denver. You know, they just caught us lacking on a bad day. You know, it is what it is. That's the NFL. So I knew we would adjust, and beat Atlanta at least by 2 scores.
Exactly, man. And I like what you just said, man. You said as a fan, you were not gonna panic because you knew we were gonna adjust. What we got here? We got some people out. We got shout out people that follow us, man. Because without the people, this is the people show that be no us. What's up, Tony Holmes? He said, "What's up, fellas?" Doris says, "Hey, CJ and Rodney, what's up, Dory?"
What's up, Dory?
William Jenkins says, "Holler at your boy." What up, William? We hollering at you right now. Valerie says, "Cowboy Nation, what's happening?" Alexandria Demule is on here. We got Eric Terrell on here, and I want to say something to Eric Terrell real quick. He's a Chiefs fan. He's a diehard Kansas City Chiefs fan, and I just want to let him know, yo, it's is next. You are next. You welcome to come on the show. You already on the clock. Y'all ain't playing that good. You're not even going to be the favorite. I think the Cowboys may be a 2-point favorite as right now. You know, we coming down to Kansas City. We eating all the barbecue, and then we're going to barbecue, yo. That's just the way. Cowboy Nation. But that's neither here nor there. What's happening right now is the week hasn't even started yet. We officially go straight full tilt Kansas City starting tomorrow, and I will be in full form. That's the matchup that I've been waiting on all year. You know how you circle games on the calendar?
Yeah.
I had Tampa Bay circled. Both of the Washington football team games because I dislike them so much. I'm just like Stephen A. Smith when it comes to disliking. I dislike the Washington football team. And I had the Kansas City Chiefs circled as well because it was going. I just thought it would be a great matchup of young quarterbacks, Dak Prescott and Patrick Mahomes. And I really wanted to see a great football game. I think at this time in the season, week 11, the Dallas Cowboys and the Kansas City Chiefs. The Kansas City seems to be back on par, playing good football. The Cowboys seem to be back on par. Both teams have had hiccups along the way. But the expectations from both fan bases are the same. We got bigger dreams than just this week 11-12 matchup or whatever the case may be. We want to go deep in the postseason, so it's going to be a great matchup, man. It's going to be a great matchup. What's up, Zaquan? What's up, Lene? Caesar Brooks? What's up, Caesar?
What up, Caesar?
Yeah, that's just the way it is, man. But before we even get started, man, let's go into the game tonight, man. Let's get that out the way because that's the one we have in front of us right now. Eric Terrell says it's like that. It's like that. It could be a Super Bowl preview, Eric.
Just not with y'all in it.
But Wednesday night, we're gonna break down that game, and we love to have you on Wednesday night around 8:30 if you're available. Come on to the show on Wednesday. Caesar Brooks says, "What's up, my brothers?" Hey, man, we chilling, man. And Caesar, you know you're welcome to join the show at any time as well. I put a link already out there in the comments. And that's just the way it is. So let's get into this game tonight, man. So we got the Rams, and let's talk about them first. the Rams have stacked the deck. It appears, you know what I'm
They
saying,
are all in.
and they, like every available big time free agent, they want them. You know, they traded. They don't have any draft picks till 2099. It appears. Okay, they got Von Miller. He's making his debut tonight, and they got OBJ. First let's talk about Von Miller first, because Von Miller was the only person that I think he kind of cried. You know, when he found out that he had gotten traded, he kind of cried. You know, and then he understood he was going to a better team in the Rams. But how do you see Von Miller fitting in with that defense over there, Rodney?
He'll fit in right. He'll fit in great with the future Hall of Famer Aaron Donald.
Right.
He really doesn't have to do much. He doesn't have what I want to say, a big ask of him, because he has a Pro Bowler in Aaron Donald, and then he's got Jalen Ramsey in the back end. So all he has to do is go get the quarterback. He's very versatile as well. So he plays that hybrid pass rush, drop back linebacker position. So the defense they run, he know what I'm saying, he can come in and do what he can do.
What's up, Marcus Cunningham, Ruth Spears? How you guys doing? What's up, Alexander Demule? The way I see Von Miller, man, is like like you said, it's not even a big ask, you know. But the thing is, everything they get extra is icing on the cake. If they get the perennial Pro Bowl Von Miller, then it's a win for the Rams. But if they get the Rams that the Broncos traded for a ham sandwich and a cheeseburger, you know, then it's a win-win for the Broncos because they got something for him. I don't know which Von Miller they're gonna get, because
and it's all, not to cut you off.
No, you're
it's
fine.
all about chemistry as well.
Exactly. You know, so I don't know. I just don't know which Von Miller they're gonna get, and that's why I'm interested in the game tonight. Let's see which Von Miller they get. You know, is it the one that caused havoc for the last few years, or is it the one that's declining? We don't know, but we will see shortly. Okay, now we got to turn our attention to the main attraction of the night, because everybody wants to see OBJ. You know, we want to see before was it Robert Woods got hurt? I didn't even know
ACL.
I didn't know how OBJ was going to fit in, because Robert Woods was balling. I think he had like 55 catches for like 500 some yards and scoring touchdowns. And then Cooper Kupp is the number one threat. So we knew OBJ wasn't going to be the number one target coming in. And that's what he wants to be, the number one. So to me, he has to prove more than Von Miller. I just don't know which, as I stated before, I don't know which OBJ we're going to get, because I haven't seen him. Now, the only thing that I think that OBJ has going for him is Stafford likes throwing the long ball. OBJ likes running the long routes. You know, we got Cooper Kupp as the main threat. So that takes a little bit of pressure off of OBJ. So I see it kind of working out. But when he doesn't get those targets, how is he going to react? So how do you see OBJ fitting in with the Rams offense?
I do agree with you. What you said, he has more to prove, simply because he did, quote unquote, cry his way out, even though he didn't directly do it. Right. So it puts a lot of pressure on you, because basically you said you wanted out. They gave you what you wanted. Everybody said it was Baker Mayfield, and I do believe it was Baker Mayfield. So you have to come in and show up and show out. Now defenses are going to have to choose whether they're going to double Cooper Kupp over underneath, or they're going to have to pick and choose. And once again, it's chemistry is going to have to, with him and Stafford.
You don't have to pick and choose until OBJ proving he's still a number one or elite. You understand what I'm saying? So you don't need to pick and choose. Right now, going in, the game plan is you got to shut down Cooper Kupp. I think he's a higher priority on the defensive scheme than OBJ right now. Now, and also the thing that you have to take into consideration tonight is OBJ is limited as far as the playbook. You know his route. True. He's going to be another Deshaun Jackson. He's going to have two routes, probably the post or a fly, you know. I'm just saying I don't see him doing much damage in the intermediate routes. He may be the deep threat, to draw attention, but I don't see him being a major problem as far as the intermediate routes going.
Yeah.
So if they scheme for him over the top and give the safety some help, I think he can be neutralized. And as they were saying on a couple of sports shows earlier, that in order for him to be even a factor tonight, you're gonna have the way you call the plays is gonna have to help him adapt. You're gonna have to call the play and put him on the boundary and be like, why fly, why out, why curl, why drag. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he'll automatically know exactly what's going on. Frank Lynch said you can't buy chemistry. You can't buy chemistry, but talent can mask chemistry,
Yeah.
But I agree with you, Frank. You can't buy it, but you can mask it, because just like Deshaun Jackson, that's why he was still in the league and switching team to team to team. Some teams just like throwing the fly route to certain guys, and you still can't stop it. Everybody know Deshaun Jackson was going to run a fly route. That plain and simple. But he's, as of a couple of weeks ago, he was still still scoring touchdowns. So it's not chemistry, but you still have the scheme for it. Speed and talent is two things that blend in well with any teams, I think.
Now, when you do get a little bit older, maybe lose a step, now chemistry really, really takes a huge part. But I don't think coming in this game with OBJ, I don't think they should force feed him the ball, because they're probably going to end up losing the game. Trying to, force him the ball. I think Stafford should just go through his regular reads, and you know what I'm saying? Just if it's there, it's there,
I got you. Now Warren says, come on, CJ, stop it. Stop what, Warren? Talent is talent. That's just like if the Dallas Cowboys were to get a player like OBJ. If one of our receivers went down, Gallup went down, and we replaced him with OBJ, we're going to give him the ball. Somehow he's going to make a difference in the game. We're going to throw the ball up to him and let him make a play. That ain't buying chemistry. That's using the talent that you have. If OBJ still has that step, why not give him the ball? That's what he's been wanting the ball. And also, here's the bigger question. Takes chemistry out of the equation. Here's the question that I have for everybody. Is OBJ the new Terrell Owens? That's the question that I have. That's the better question. He's on his third team. So now it's up to him to fit in with another team. Teams were clamoring for this guy. We want OBJ. We want OBJ. We want OBJ. But now he's on his third team. He can't complain. He can't whine. He has to be a good teammate. It's all up to OBJ.
Yeah.
Warren says OBJ is an elite receiver. Okay, you can be elite. Terrell Owens was an elite receiver, but he couldn't fit in with any locker room. He could have easily played 3, 4, 5 more years in the league, but nobody would take a chance on him because he was a locker room cancer. Do anybody understand what I'm saying? You can be elite in a locker room cancer. Exactly, Kwame Wilson. Or Wilson Kwame. Teams don't want the headache with his father as well. So it's different things, man, that you guys have to understand.
Now with that situation, I mean, if I was in that, I would have said sometimes you got to send a message. You know what I'm saying? Like in that whole Cleveland Browns situation, could have been handled differently from the front office and OBJ, because nobody just wakes up and says, you know what I'm saying, like, I'm done. Like, I feel like that's been boiling over since last year.
Right.
So, you know what I'm saying? Baker can't get him the football. That's just what that was. Right. So it was best for them to part ways, and they sent their message.
Pretty much. Now, Warren, I want Warren to know that he said he put another comment. He said you could also say the same thing about Jackson. I keep saying Watson, y'all. I hope Deshaun Watson gets on the field, though, because I love him, too, as a player. He's a great quarterback. We're talking about Deshaun Jackson, the wide receiver. He said we could say the same thing. You're absolutely right. We could say the same thing about a lot of players. But here's the story of the NFL. If you got talent or elite speed you're gonna get another chance. It's plain and simple. It's been proven over the years. Guys with elite talent have been busted, put in jail on PEDs, performance enhancement drugs. Y'all know that. You get another chance, But what happens is once you burn every bridge, there are no more chances. So the question I ask is OBJ the new Terrell Owens? What do you think about that, Rodney? That's the question.
Only time will tell.
Exactly. But the time is right now. If he goes to the Rams, doesn't fit in, is a nuisance, a locker room sore, then what would you think?
Yeah, he is the new Terrell Owens.
Exactly. So, all right, now we got to pick this game, okay? Who you got winning and what kind of score you got on it, man? What's up, John Bean?
Who the Rams playing Monday night again?
San Francisco 49ers.
Oh, Rams.
And the tight end is coming back. Kittle, I think he's playing tonight. So
okay, divisional game. They know each other. Coaches pretty much are the same. They pretty much run the same system.
Right.
I'm gonna go with the Rams by 6, 26-20.
Okay. Warren says T.O. was never a counselor. He wasn't a counselor on the Cowboys. Man, look, I like T.O. T.O. was a counselor, man. And everywhere he went, he was a counselor. He somehow, let's say T.O. wasn't a counselor. But everywhere he went, there was a fallout. There was a fallout. So whether he was a counselor or not, there was a problem when he was there. So you might not call that a cancer, but it was an issue. Tisha says she's got the Rams 30-20. Thelma say if they let Cam come back, anybody can. I just told y'all. Didn't I just tell y'all talent supersedes everything? A need supersedes everything. See, NFL teams, they get sick and tired of you when they got talent. If you're a quarterback and we got other quarterbacks, we can let a quarterback go. Okay. But you got to realize quarterbacks come and go in the NFL every day. There are going to be needs at quarterback. Quarterbacks get injured. You're one snap away.
And we seen that.
We all knew Cam Newton was going to get an opportunity. We just didn't know he was going back home. That's the only thing we didn't know. But now he's going back. But he's back, and he made an instant impact.
Refresh. He was hungry.
His first run was a what?
A touchdown.
His first pass was a what?
Touchdown.
Talent. And if I was a head coach and I needed a quarterback, if Cam fit my system, I'm bringing him in. I'm at least taking a look at him. That's just the way it happens, man. So we're going to see with these two guys tonight. Older guys, veteran players, Von Miller and OBJ. So we're going to see what happens with that tonight. But right now, we got to take a look around the league. And the first stop I want to make is with the Dallas Cowboys, the 7-2 Dallas Cowboys, sitting out here in first place. I'm feeling good about my Dallas Cowboys. And if you're a Cowboy fan, you should feel good about them too. We're exactly where we want to be. 7 wins, 2 losses, going into Kansas City, eating all the barbecue, kissing all the ladies. I'm just saying we're feeling good about that, man. So how do you feel about this matchup with Kansas City coming up, Rodney?
I feel really good about it. A great equalizer is having Patrick Mahomes. A great equalizer for that high power offense is a great pass rush. Right. If that jersey is dirty, I think we're doing a good job. Now, the interesting matchup I will have to see is Jaron Kearse on Travis Kelce. That's going to be the key right there. If he can keep him under control, I think we'll double and handle Tyreek underneath, and I think we can keep it, close. But I honestly,
it's see, here's the deal. I want to correct you a little bit. See, back in the day, it would be one of those situations where we would want to keep the game close with Kansas City. No,
Yeah.
we ain't. It ain't even that kind of party no more. Kansas City should hope to keep the game close with the Dallas Cowboys this time.
You right.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm tripping. Yeah.
It's about us right now.
Yeah, you right.
We got a high-powered, explosive offense, and we match up with anybody. We have a defense that bends but don't break. Of course, we had an off game with the Broncos. But we came back this week and showed everybody, hey, look, we're for real. Okay, we're the real deal too. We'll just go in and ball out this week. Let it all hang out. Let the chips fall where they may. You know, we got a passing game. We got a running game, defense. We got everything we need to beat Kansas City. It's up to Kansas City to show us that they're the home team and the better team, and that's just the way it is. But right now, the Cowboy Nation, I got us winning that game, but we're gonna talk more about that on Wednesday. Right now, we're picking this Monday night game. Everybody has picked the Rams to win tonight, and I'm not going to be any different. I'm not going to be any different. I got the Rams winning tonight, but I got it closer than people think. I got a 23-21 ball game. I think turnovers will be a key. Now, Stafford likes to take chances. Now, if they try to force the ball to OBJ, that could create some turnovers, you know. It could cause some problems. So, I got the Rams 23-21. Close game, decided in the last 5 minutes. You know, I want to see the new toys that the Rams have, you know, but like some of the guys were saying is, you know, just because you get new toys don't mean they always work. Sometimes you got to take new toys back. Sometimes you got to read the directions on the toys. What is this thing? How does this thing work? You know? So we will see tonight. But looking around the NFC, let's look around the NFC because I've heard some of the crazy. First thing I want to do, I know where it's going. No. First thing I want to do is we have a lot of people that always criticize Ezekiel Elliott, you know. But I'm gonna tell you right now, Ezekiel Elliott is one of my favorite players. You know, when we talk about players, the first thing fans talk about is their paycheck. But sometimes they do things that don't even show up in the stats, like blocking. Ezekiel Elliott is he's an elite blocker, and I want to show you guys what he did. This one block he had last week against the Falcons. Take a peek at this. Look at Zeke. He found 45 and laid him down so that Dak had time to hit his favorite target now, CD Lamb. Let's look at it again. Look at him. Boom! 45. You can't come in here. We're gonna look at this one more time. I want everybody to watch how Zeke is lined up in the shotgun form. He's on the right side,
and he comes down.
He finds the blitzer from the opposite side and lays him on his butt. So you have to find this. You guys might have to watch it 2 or 3 times, but here it is. He comes opposite side, boom, and lit him up. Touchdown as a result. See, those are the things that the average fan
doesn't see.
They don't see that.
He's the best blocking running back in the league, and he's been doing this since his rookie year. And you know what I'm saying? He low key is a great pass catching running back. He's definitely improved in that game as well.
This is what I want to say about Ezekiel Elliott. Zeke and Dak are like really, really tight, first of all. So when Zeke is in the backfield, he's blocking for his brother. He's not like a $96 million guy, prima donna says, oh, I'm not blocking. Because a lot of guys don't block. They get the big contracts and they don't block. He's proven that whatever I have to do, I will do. Dak is my brother. He's the leader of the franchise, and I'm going to do everything I can. He's a team player. So that showed me that, man, Zeke is a baller, man. He's more than just the rushing attempts, the yards per carry, the touchdowns. You know, he's done all of that. He's a team player. Whatever we need to do to get the job done, he's showing that I'll do it. Now, here's somebody say, Thelma Charleston, I want to read her comment real quick. She said Pollard made Zeke work harder. I disagree. I think Zeke has always played hard. You know, he had a little spurt where he had the fumbles, but I don't think Pollard made Zeke work any harder. You want to know why? Because I've never seen Pollard carry the ball 300 plus yards.
Yep.
You know, I've never seen Pollard lead the league in rushing. What I have seen Pollard do was be a great RB2, a great backup, a great Dallas Cowboys player, you know. So I think iron sharpens iron. They make each other better, but I don't think it's just because of Pollard. That's just my opinion, you know. So I understand what you're saying though, but I don't think it's directly Pollard made him better. I think Zeke is a good player, and he plays hard for the team. That's what I think. So, you know, but that's a great comment though. So I'm not saying that, you know, I don't acknowledge what you're saying, Thelma. Thank you. Yeah. What were you going to say, Rodney?
I don't think besides Zeke, you know, like hypothetically speaking, like Amari Cooper, I don't think they drafted CeeDee Lamb. Now I gotta work harder. You know what I'm saying? You just don't flip that switch like that.
Right.
If you feel like you get ready to be replaced, it's already in the process. It's pretty too late.
Right.
So Zeke had an off year last year because Dak wasn't there. They work chemistry. They work hand in hand. You know what I'm saying? And Dak was the leader of that team. So once he was gone, everything else left with it.
Right.
So athletes, just in life, you know what I'm saying? Like half off weeks, off days, off years, your numbers are not where they're at. Even at work, if you work in a certain, you know, job where you do have numbers or quotas or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like nobody's gonna come at you about your paycheck if you don't meet that.
Warren says Zeke was struggling and he was looking over his shoulders. Name one NFL player that's not looking over their shoulders. From the starting quarterback to the starting running back to the starting left tackle to the starting center. If you're in NFL, if you're not looking over your shoulder, then you're not doing your job. You should always understand where the threat is coming to replace you. You should always want to be, okay, what I need to do to improve my game. And there's always going to be challenges. There's always going to be the next man up. That's just the way it is, you know. So, and even Tom Brady, somebody put Brady on here. Brady's looking over his shoulder because Father Time's going to get him too. You know, that's just the way it is. Brady's like Jordan. He played at a high level for a long time. And it's not that he was irreplaceable. A lot of people just couldn't play at that level. That is a big difference. Playing at a high level, a lot of NFL players have done it. But how long can you do it?
And the game has changed as well. He doesn't take as many hits.
Right.
Like if Brady was taking the real hits from the early 2000s that he, you know, up until now, I don't think he's playing. So the game is catered to quarterbacks, so they play longer, they last longer. They're, you know, and Brady's a great quarterback.
Oh yeah.
Now, don't get that wrong, but if you can knock a quarterback's head off in this, he's not playing.
All right, so we got to get out here because we just wanted to come on, talk a little bit of sports prior to the Monday night game coming on, man. We're going to look around the league real quick. It's going to be real quick, Rodney. So if you give me a comment, 15 seconds, we got to roll on. So as we look around the NFL, the Cardinals, we knew that they couldn't sustain the level of play that they were having, the level of success that they were having because first of all, the NFL is one of those week-to-week leagues, and it's any given Sunday. So I knew that they would fall, and they've been hit with the injury bug as well.
I mean, Kyler Murray was out with an ankle injury, right?
Right, and Hopkins had the hamstring. So, and they've lost a few games, and they're getting closer to the pack. But the thing is, you want to be healthy when it counts, you know. So some of these guys, the teams, they only have 2 losses, and the Cowboys are one of them. The Cardinals are another. The Packers, they're Tampa Bay as well. It's a group of 5 teams that pretty much setting the tone for what's going to happen in the NFC this year, and it's a group of teams in the AFC that have established themselves as front runners. It's all about setting yourself up for the long run and being there at the end, you know. So also, the Panthers, they got Cam back. We don't know if they're going to make the playoffs, but they're making a stride. The Steelers just tied the 0-8 Lions. I'm sorry.
Like, that is hilarious.
Right. It is hilarious. And the Browns, I know we got Browns fans. They were talking about Browns going to Super Bowl. Browns are who we thought they were. Period. I never had any faith in the Browns. I thought they would be a little bit better. They had me worried, but they couldn't bring in all those stars, all that talent. They got a great offensive line. They got everything you need, but Baker Mayfield just can't push the ball down the field and get the job done. That's just the way it is.
Healthy or not. So
Thelma has a comment that I'd like to talk about real quick. She says, I just don't want to play on the frozen tundra. I'm telling you right now, this Dallas Cowboys team is built to win anywhere. You know, for real, we don't play any better at home when we do on the road, if you ask me. So when it comes down to it, we got to get the job done no matter where. We have to get the job done. And that's the way it is, you know. And the Chiefs just happen to be up next. And it is what it is. Bring us your A game, because the Dallas Cowboys usually get everybody's A game, period. You know, so Thelma says Green Bay has our number every year. Well, every year we don't play Green Bay, and we haven't been worthy of playing Green Bay. But Green Bay is not a world beater. You know, we'll see what happens when it comes down to it. And they're starting running back just tore his ACL, MCL. He just had
he tore his ACL?
Yeah, that's what they're fearing. So it's gonna be tough sledding. So we'll see what happens, man. But I'm interested in this game tonight. I want to see how all these fancy pieces fit together that the Rams have put together. Also, the last thing I want to say to everybody of the sports world: if you haven't won but 4 games and you lost more than you won, don't say nothing to me. Don't say nothing to me. You know. So for the Washington football team fans, this is how I'm gonna end this program tonight. For the Washington football team fans, you won the game last night. You beat a good Tampa Bay team, but you didn't do anything else, and you lost what could be your best player. But every time a Washington football team fan says something to me, this is what I see. Hold up, I saw something. Zaquan says, he says, let's take it one game at a time. I gotta address this comment. I like you, dude. I do. But I gotta address that comment. As a fan, you ain't playing. You ain't getting a scratch. You can take it however you want to take it. One game at a time. You can look at the end of the season. You can do whatever you want to do. Because we're just talking football, you know. But I do agree we should take it one game at a time. And the Chiefs are next. So I do appreciate that comment. But even though we take it one game at a time, I want all the smoke. Period.
From everybody.
Anybody can get it, because the only way you get to where you want to go, you got to beat everybody anyway.
You want to be the best, you got to beat the best.
To be the best, you got to beat the best. And Kansas City has proven they are a top-notch team. And to get where we go, the road is going through them. It's going through Kansas City this week. And we gotta beat Kansas City.
Yep, and it looks like it's going through LA as well. So, you know, I want all the smoke.
Can't have,
you know what I'm saying? I don't want no excuses when we do that run through the playoffs. Exactly. I want everybody healthy.
I got you, Zaquan. I feel you, Albert. Albert said me too, baby. We got to get in where we fit in. And see, there's no excuses. You got to beat everybody. But I guess what I was leading up with is we're all Cowboy fans. We all want the same thing. And To be the best, you got to beat the best. And we want the smoke. But I want to leave you guys with one thing. Y'all know it's one team that I can't stand. I can't stand. And every time a Washington football team fan says something to me, this is what I see.
Oh, man.
I'm sorry. Every time a Washington football team fan says something to me with that little trash record, what are they? 3-6, 2-6, whatever they are.
Yeah.
This is what I see. You can huff and puff, but you ain't blowing nothing down. And we got to play y'all 2 more times. So that's 2 more losses on your record. So I'm going to leave y'all with this one more time. Every time the trash skins fans say something to me, this is what I see.
Oh, man.
You say you say you want the Dallas Cowboys. The Washington football team, they say, we can't wait till 12-12. I can't wait till 12-12. Matter of fact, you can call 12. Do whatever you got to do, because me and Rodney will be right there in the front row. Waiting on it. Waiting on it. And I know what all of the Skins fans and Washington football teams fans are saying right now. Dear Father God, I know Christmas is 12/25, but I need you now. I'm going to need you on 12/12.
If we put 43 on the Falcons, what do you think we going to do to y'all?
They need to call 12. And I'm going to one more time before we get out here and enjoy the game.
It's going to be a massacre. Oh, man.
That's the look I see when the Washington football team is talking smack. If you ain't even won as many games as you lost, don't say nothing to me. You know what I'm saying? And stop watching me. You know what I'm saying? Stop watching us at the top. Until you get to the top, don't say nothing. I'm a Cowboy fan. Hey, I appreciate y'all for tuning in tonight, man. We just came on to talk a little bit of light smack before the game come on. The game is actually in full effect right now. So it's the Rams just threw a interception. I think they were trying to force the ball to OBJ.
I'm gonna have to see that highlight.
Let me tell y'all something right now. I'm not worried or afraid of any squad. What I need exactly what Tisha needs. I need exactly what Garnell needs. I need exactly what Thelma needs. I need exactly what Albert needs, what John Bean needs, what Zaquan needs. We all want the same thing, guys. Hey, we may say it in different language, but we all want the same thing, and I respect you guys' opinions. That's why I ask you, Wednesday night, we do a show. It's called We Talk Sports, and everybody's invited to be on the panel and talk sports with us, man, because we're all Cowboy fans. We love our team. You know what I'm saying? Hey, y'all take care until we see you again. Let's get out here and watch the game. I'm just seeing what these new toys are going to do, man. Y'all take care. For me and Rodney right now, appreciate y'all for tuning in tonight. Until the next time, I'm a Cowboy fan. Appreciate y'all for tuning into the People's Show. We Talk Sports. On behalf of me and Rodney, we'll see you guys on Wednesday night. Peace.
Yeah, Wednesday.